Are you guys tired of spending your hard-earned money just to get terrible pack odds? Well, look no further. Visit my sponsor EasyMut.com for the fastest, cheapest, and most reliable Madden 21 coins. Use code JTibbs for 5% off your purchase. Guys, so guess what? Yesterday I was playing Madden and I found this crazy offense. So then all of a sudden I was like, I gotta tell my mom that I'm gonna be posting this on YouTube tomorrow. My audience is gonna love it. Yo, mom, guess what? You'll never believe what happened. I just found this awesome offense and I'm gonna put... Oh. Okay, sorry, sir. That wasn't my mom. That was my parole officer, and yeah, I'm going back to jail. YouTube, what is going on, guys? JTibbs back with another video. Today we're gonna be breaking down a really cool offense I found, and I want to share with you guys. But first things first, if you're new to the channel, smack a like on the video, subscribe, and make sure to comment down below today's word of the day, which will give you a chance to win some free Madden Ultimate Team coins. The word of the day is Ravens. Comment it down below to give yourself a shot to win some free Madden Ultimate Team coins. However, I wanted to go over this little mini scheme, go over and highlight a couple plays out of it, because I think it's really good and it's very hard to stop, and the average player is going to have a tough time, let alone a really experienced player, in stopping it as well. Alright guys, so we are in the actual running gun alternative playbook. The formation we're going to be going over is the ace slot. Now, what I like to do is with this ace slot, I always like to go ahead and have two fast receivers. So we're going to go ahead and have Duvernay, and then we're going to have Marquise Brown. We're also going to have two good tight ends in Andrews and also Sean Culkin, who is a little bit faster than other guys. So basically, we're going to be breaking down some plays out of this. First, your audibles are going to be the PA Central Waggle, which is our money play. That is the play we love to go to. Our next play is going to be DBL post. I love this formation. Our next one is going to then be verticals. I like to go ahead and stick this in here. And I like to always keep an HB dive in there. Now, the first play we're going to be going over is this. And this is the only play we're really going to be running other than the HB stretch. I'm sure you guys know how to run a stretch bubble, not too hard. But we're going to be running smash. Very simple concept, very easy play to run. Alright guys, so I'm on a hash. I always like to run this play on a hash. It's very simple. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put B on an in route, and we're going to motion him in half a step. You guys want to go ahead and make sure when he motions in, you're going ahead and trying to get that quick pass off. Now, you don't always have to motion him, and what I like to do with this play is I also like to go ahead and straighten my streak out with my tight end. Obviously, I like to go ahead and do something like that to where we have a very, very easy route to throw to. Now, it's a high-low read at this point. Again, if you guys want to go ahead and throw to the outside, that's okay. That's up to you. I would recommend smart routing that corner route so he bites a little bit more to the outside. But as you guys see, this is kind of what the play is looking like. It's very simple. Your first high-low read is going to be on the left side. Again, you guys kind of see the gist of the play. You have very, very easy route to go to. And overall, I also like to go ahead and sometimes do something like this to where we have the outside corner and we can go ahead and fit that in there against a zone, man, or even a match. Now, again, this smash play is just really a breaking point play, and what I mean by that is you do want to go ahead and try to break this open if you can. It's a very easy concept to attack. I think this offense, or excuse me, not this offense, but overall, this play is very good. It makes for a very hard to guard play. As you guys see right there, they play hard flats, and we are going to go ahead and turn it upfield for a nice run and a nice gain as well with our tight end. So if you guys haven't noticed, I'm only going to be running that play to the weak side. And what I mean by that is my tight end and all my receivers, the far side is going to be lined up like that. The other plays are going to have the receivers on the short side and the tight end. So as you guys see, since we're on the left hash mark, we're going to have our receivers on the left. The next play we're going to be going over is this vert mesh. Now, this has a lot of concepts. This has a lot of really, really good variations. But overall, I like to run this against cover 2. Doesn't even matter what type of cover 2 it is. Even if it has cloud flash, you guys will see how this play pans out. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to streak A. We're going to drag X. And we're going to motion Brown over. Once he sets about here, we're going to motion the outside. And you're going to bullet pass to B to the outside. As you guys are going to see, we are going to have a one-play touchdown there. Now, if Lamar can keep the ball accurate, we should have it pretty easily. However, you guys are going to notice with this play, it's a very easy touchdown. And what I mean by that is you're going to have a lot of options. You're also going to see that this B route can be smart routed. Obviously, you don't have to smart route him. It's up to you, but you guys kind of get the gist right there. I'll set my feet and throw that. And as you guys see, easy passing play. Now, the reason this breaks pretty easily is because a lot of people, when they come out in cover 2 and this type of route is going to destroy it every time. It just breaks, as you see, to the outside. He takes kind of like a stutter step, and as you guys see, that safety cannot keep up with him, just due to the fact that this is kind of like the wide trail route out of strong close. That route kind of stutters and gets to the outside to where a zone can't react in time. Another reason this play is very good is because this crossing route right here, this tight end crossing route. It's an inadvertent crossing route that works very, very well. What I like to do is always streak A, keep the look the same, but what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I'll put Hollywood Brown on a drag. Now, you can also go ahead and, if you want, put Duvernay, motion on the outside if you want to change up the look a little bit to a slant to where we kind of have a high-low read. Now, as you guys see right here, we have our Y wide open, and we're going to go ahead and rack that upfield, pick up nice yardage. However, if you want to keep the same look and give your opponent the impression that you're actually running the same play, you can. Very, very easy type of adjustment. What I would do is I would go ahead and put A on a out route, and then you can go ahead and, if you want, do whatever with X. But as you guys see, it is going to work as the same concept. You are going to have that outside, pass lead right there, or excuse me, that tight end. And it's going to work in your favor, really, really, really beneficiary. All right, guys, our next play is DBL post. I love this play because it has a built-in tight end post route. What I like to do is I like to smart route it and go ahead and give it a chance. What I'll do is, again, streak A. I'll also put B on a hitch and then motion him to the outside right here. You can either put him on a slant or a hitch. I like to put him on a hitch to kind of suck down that defender. As you guys see right there, if we can pass lead that up, we will have Y for a nice gain. Now, the nice thing about this play is you also have a smart play in X. So what I love about this play, even with clouds, even with deep zones, that kind of thing, we can go ahead and see that this will beat certain type of coverages. Again, it's just the same as smart routing, obviously, your route. What you want to go ahead and do is kind of look out like that, motion to the right. You guys are going to notice that he is going to get behind the coverage, and it's going to be a very, very easy throw to make. It is a little bit hard sometimes to paint those corners and get those tight passes in, but it's definitely 100% worth it. All right, so our last play is in our audibles. It is the PA Central Waggle. I love this play. Very easy setup. What you're going to do is you're going to delay fade, Mark Andrews, that far side tight end. You're then going to go ahead and put X on a drag. You can either put him on a drag, or if you want, you can go ahead and streak him. The nice thing about this play is you are going to be able to hold your blockers. Now, this crosser is unbumpable. It really is unbumpable. But as you guys see right here, if you need be, obviously you can let him be and throw that route just like that. Now, this does kind of apply and take the same way away from the PA boot over out of the bunch tight end. But as you guys see, you can go ahead and kind of keep the stuff similar. Very, very easy type of play. I think this type of coverage, this type of play can obviously be very, very effective. As you guys are going to see, it really is. So again, I like to go ahead and kind of set it up like this. Make sure your tight ends are at least a little bit speedy, because you can go ahead and obviously beat man coverage. And as you guys are going to see, he's going to take advantage of that. We are going to have our B route wide open for a nice little dot. Now, this coverage and this play, you're not able to cover it. Even if I back up the zones, even if I put 25-yard zone drops on, it just does not matter. And the nice thing about this is, if you guys want, you can go ahead and mix it up. You can maybe streak A, you can maybe put B or X or something on a route. You guys don't always have to go ahead and run the actual thing. As you guys see right there, if Lamar can keep the ball accurate, we have a nice open dot. But the same setup, very, very easy, really, really does apply. As you guys are going to see, again, I always like to delay fade the side I'm rolling out to, just so we can mess with the defense. And again, very, very simple setup. Drag Y or X and streak Y or X. Here we streak X. We're going to let him set, and we're going to run to the outside. As you guys see right here, I do have my B receiver right there for a nice pass. Doesn't matter if they have zoned out, one step ahead, doesn't matter. It is going to beat their man every single time. Doesn't really matter at all if they have a step on you as well. It's just easier to swerve those types of crossers. So overall, this offense is very deadly. It beats man, zone, match, whatever the case may be. But you got to make sure you apply the plays in the right correct way. Alright guys, that wraps it up for today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you let me know in the comments down below. Make sure to enter our free Madden Ultimate Team coin giveaway. Comment down below, obviously, to be entered. Guys, I appreciate the support. This is JTibbs signing off, and as always, peace.